come to Moholoholo.
By the way, guys, my name is Moses F. Armand. So we're gonna be your guide. So this place, Moholoholo, have been operating for almost now 32 years. It was started by the man called Brian Jones. He's one of the first person to introduce the black and the white rhino in the Timberwatch in the 60s. So while he was there in the park, he started developing love and patience for wildlife. When he started this place as a cattle farm, he converted into game. People start bringing orphan animal, injured animal. Some of the animals through their injury, they will never go back into the wild. What I'm trying to tell is that 90% of the animal that will be shown this afternoon, they will never go back into the wild. They all have different solutions to tell. You see, here in Africa, we are facing with few people in wildlife. Firstly, habitat loss, snaring, poisoning, and the local people. Luckily, almost 95% of Ukraine area, you went to the museum, you saw some disturbing pictures, some mountains, some stories. Those are the reality. Those are some of the things that we face against center. For sure, some of you guys, when you come to the place like this, you are expecting to see animals that are busy on the rear and they're gonna go back into the wild. The reality is that if we do have those ones, we don't show them to the public. We keep them in their quarantine. They must stay wild. So I'm going to show you some few disturbing pictures of what Moholoholo is all about. Because the aim of this place is to create home for orphan, poison, injured animals who through their injury they will never go back into the wild. Lucky ones get the chance to go back into the wild, but some of them end up being permanently destroyed. So over here, as you can see, is Africa. When everything was still perfect, birds used to migrate from Africa to Europe, Asia, no problem. But look at it now. The green, that's the remaining habitat. They are dying by millions. As they land in the middle of nowhere, agriculture, homeland, residential area. So the other thing that's Moholoholo we face is the snaring part. For sure, when you are back home, you're watching TV, they only talk Africa. You never hear the sad part. So I'm going to show you some of the animals that were caught on the snares. Some of them were given a second chance. Some of them have to put them down. Some of them didn't make it. So over here, guys, it's a leopard. It was caught over here. So somebody saw it, called us. We went there with the vet. That evening to our side. After a couple of months, these guys was taken care of and started to be angry with us. So we are giving this guy a second chance. These pictures of these taping, guys, you have to forgive me. This is the reality. This is some of the things that we deal with. Like last week, Tuesday, they brought a serval that was caught on the snares. The week before, we have the African fish eagle that was caught on the fly. So this is some of the things that we deal with. Look at it. So this is the reality. I know, guys. Like I say, this is some of the things that they do. Luckily, this guy was given a second chance. So you see, he's not happy anymore. He wants to be with So when you see them carrying their box like this, beware. Something dangerous. So releasing them is so tricky. Because sometimes you release the leopard, sometimes you have the sheep. This is the day. It almost went to my boss. Luckily next time. I hope next time when he get out, he must go to him. So I can take over. I also want to be the boss, guys. So guys, this is some of the things that we deal with as Moholoholo. Like I say, from pain and from pain no more. So as you can see over here, 3 different animals. That lioness looks scary. But at the end of the day, it has a good ending. This happened there at Slalaki, where lots of animals have been called, some of the body parts missing. She was the survivor. We were called, we went there with the vet, Mr. Hyena, that her body to her side. After a couple of months, after 4 months of being at Moholoholo, it was perfectly well. But we couldn't really say on her own. What we did, we keep it in the quarantine. When times go so, one of the local farmers gave us a call, saying, Moholoholo, come to my farm, I floto, lion, the lot of calf, their parents are killing too much. Can you please come and catch them or else I'll shoot them? The lady in the office, the only thing she could hear, she thought was kind of cabbies. As we arrived at the scene of already 1 year and a half, how do you catch them? Come cabbies? What we did, we asked the farmer to shoot out the impala, drag them, because they were so hungry, as they were busy eating, we gathered them one by one. We brought them to our side and we put them next to the lioness and we formed on trial. Guess what? After a couple of months, these lioness and those calves, they were left into the farm near Botswana into Botswana passport. They were straight into the one successfully. But this leopard at the bottom, it was pushed inside the park. There it It went to somebody's house, killed the cattle. That guy was not a happy child. Remember, with the local farmers and people, the government will compensate them. What that guy did with the leftover, he put the gin trap and the snaps. That leopard came back, it was caught over here. We were called that area, we went there, got that farmer. Eventually, that one was directly to our side. But because it was badly injured, we are left with no choice but to put this on down. This is the one that's inside the museum. But the one on the top corner, it was caught in one of the guy's farm. So luckily that farmer saw it and he was so touched, he eventually sponsored the collar. So this guy we went there and started eating to our side. Eventually on hill, that farmer sponsored his collar and we visit back into the farm. We do work in hand with local farmers. Some of them, if they're traumatic animal, they sometimes give us a call. Some of them even come here, measure out 10 kgs, then they go and build their own. As they've caught that traumatic animal, they give us a call. So that one has given second chance of this baking. So wow. As you can see, this is spotted hyena. As you know, this area of Hoedspruit, it's farm area. So we do have seasonal workers. Some of them, if it's the last month or the last week, they sometimes do the snares around the fence. And they even forget about it. So this guy was in the wrong place at the wrong time, trying to free itself by chewing its food. We went there with the vet, the vet that eating to a side, put a plaster on his food. Because this guy don't use the plaster, he keep on chewing his food. We're left with no choice but to put it down. This is the one that's inside the museum. So as you can see, this one of the leopard, as I said, they eat this one of the collar. This is the collar of the leopard. So over here, as you can see, the honey badger, the fearless animal on planet. So this guy, as you can see, this calls the farmer a poaching. In one night, in all those animals. Just imagine as a farmer, you borrow money from the bank, you're expecting to get some profit, and this come and do like this. What will they do? Out of anger, you'll shoot it. But because this guy knows about Moholoholo, he gave us a call. We went there to the fair, and Honey Badger was caught. As you can see, this guy went there for a reason. Because on this side was saving all green, which means if there was, he couldn't catch anything. He went there for easy target. As you can see on the thing that he did, eventually this guy was given a second chance. It was respected. As you can see, it's able to go back into. So over here, as you can all see, this happens as Sunny said. Where Mama gave birth to 2 calves, no problem. But this time, she gave birth to 3 calves. Too much stress for Mama. Mama was so aggressive, trying to attack people. So we were called when there's a trap. Mama and those cubs, they were caught. Eventually, they were given a second chance. This is the day that we release them back into the wild. Like I say, guys, some of the animals are territorial. So when we release them, they sometimes go to somebody's territory and get killed or may push away. That's why there's too many leopards outside the park and inside the park. So look at them, this guy. This guy, they were ready to go back into the wild. My wish it didn't happen, guys. As you can see, this one. So next time we'll go for him, but this time we just want to go. Free at last. So all went back into the wild successfully. After spending a year with us. Because nobody wanted them. So this is some of the things that we deal with, guys. Rescuing some animals. As you can see, this is some of the lizards as well, guys. As you can see. Over there. And this one, there's the crocodile. Where do you think this crocodile was caught?
I'll say there is one.
Where do you think it was caught? This one was caught in the village. You must remember with the local people, when they see wild animal, they always think of meat. Because 90% of their diet is meat. So they cannot short it for meat, but they call us a corn. We went and caught this one. This one was eventually released there and brought back for 70. This one's respected to the corn. So as you can see, this leopard killing somebody's almost smaller leopard. That guy was on the heavy chain that they give us a call. We take the risk because this guy, when he was caught, was so angry. So he didn't want anybody to come closer because he was one and was eating the fresh bone sparrows. As you can see there. There's the problem there. That's the fresh bone sparrow lamb that he was eating. Even the spotted hyena as well were killing it. So that guy gave us a call, as we can see there. That guy was killing in the second chance back into the wild. As you can see, some of them also going back into the wild. So this is some of the things that we deal with, guys. The poisoning of the animals. When they poison them, sometimes it's direct poison. Sometimes it's direct poison. Sometimes, there's any other animal that are eating meat, like the vultures. I'm not talking about the one in the government, I'm talking about the wild ones. So, vulture getting poisoned now and then, guys. In the last 14 years I've been at Moholoholo, I've seen over 1,000 vulture being poisoned, of which is so sad. In the next 20 years, guys, there must be no vulture. So we'll explain to you in details as we go on the tour, why are they poisoning the vultures. As you can see, there are a sort of tiger bones, they go from a lion as well. So this is the vulture talking about, guys. So too many vultures that were poisoned, guys. Like I say, guys, when you're back home, you hardly hear about this kind of stuff. This one happened inside the park. This is an inside joke. How can somebody take a dog inside the park? Let's do poison. So the Kulisa Park Rangers were exposed. So on that day, as we arrived at the scene, there were a lot of money being poisoned. As you can see over there, the big lady are trying to shoot them. So the day when we have to release them, we invite the public people to come and witness the police. It was a great day for Moholoholo. So when we release them, we take them. Some of them even put some transmitter at the back of the head, so they can also monitor them. So this is the day when we release them. So guys, I'm not gonna bother you too much because now I can see some of you guys are getting worried, some of you are getting sleepy. But this is the reality, guys. This is some of the things that we deal with. Like I said, some of you guys, when you come to the place like this, you are expected to see animals that are based on the year. But there is that Africa is falling apart concerning wildlife. We have chopped the arm and the leg that's crippled. So let's conserve the little bit heavy, because in the near future, some of the species will be losing them. So before we go, guys, okay, so we'll hear the release, guys. Free at last. The great one. They didn't move.
You do it like this.
Yeah. Okay, this is some of the things that we do at Moholoholo, guys. As you can see, they were given a second chance. It was so sad when we were called in after the dam where they poisoned the vultures. We managed to rescue them, take them, release them, take into the wild. Guess what? After a couple of months, they are not guide them on the tunnel with a baggie full of vulture. 2 of them in the water. So which is so sad. We can do good job here, but whatever happens outside, it's out of us. So this is what the Moholoholo is all about, guys. Don't want to bother you too much. There's still a lot to show you, but unfortunately, guys, because of time and seeing some other people sleeping in the kiddies, they are getting worried to see snake animals, but this is the reality. It's always best to educate them from young age, so they can see what's happening, so they can bring the changes. So as we go, please stick with us as your guide. Don't do your own thing. I've seen lots of people doing their own thing. They never come back. Feel free to can take as many pictures as you like, as long as your own use. Don't go and publish it or try to make money. If you like to make money, you are more than welcome to go to the office and speak about it. The little ones, please keep them closer to you. We lose one every day. So we're gonna do like this. Everybody from this side come down. Everybody on the left, yeah. Come down. Yeah. Because the small I can see it. Bit handy. You tell me now, ask you. Me, I don't know, you tell me. Okay, guys. It's all the small one in front. As you can see over here, on top, it's our A. At the bottom, the lucky ones that were happily released back into the wild. In the last 5 years, we managed to free 6 white rhinos back into the wild. And they are doing perfectly. You can look at some of the skulls, you know the big one? Hippo.
Elephant.
The elephant, good guess. And this one? No. Look at the mouth. Wide open. It's a hippo. This one? Which one? Yellow, white, green, black?
Black rhino.
This one is a white rhino. This is a black rhino. And this one?
Elephants.
That's
hyena.
No, giraffe is this one.
Oh, it's a hyena or something.
What do you put in this milk, this guy? This is your zebra.
Zebra?
Yes. But this one, different bone structure. It's hollow. My legs and my head. Well done, Menia. If you come across a hollow bone structure, you are right.
What do I win?
Nothing. If you come across a hollow bone structure, keep this in mind, it's a vein. When it hits something, it shatters into splinters. Round body hits something, it cracks. So this is your hostage. So for now, we're gonna go inside and look at the vultures. This is where we lose one every day. The gate must be closed. I don't want to be jobless, guys. In South Africa, we have 9 species of the vulture. In Leopard, we have 5 species. Look over there at the back, before the white and the vulture. And you come across the small guys there, the vulture, the green vulture, the white back vulture, and the 2 small guys, they are the leopard phase. But at this moment, we have on the left is only 3 visitors. They are left with the white man, the cave, and the blue man. No more white man, no more black cave. Reason being they are in danger. So there is this belief in the local people. They were saying that vultures are prophetic men. They say the vultures fly so high. When they fly so high, it is able to see the past and the future. Then when they sleep during the night, it is able to dream where the next campus is. So you get the brain and the heart. They took it to some movie. You are able to win horse races, casino, and lotto. That is not true. It's a system. We have this eagle called a battalion. I'll show you later. It wake up and start cycling in the sky looking for dead animal. If it finds something dead, let me just say it's a buffalo, a giraffe. Because he can't open the thief skin, what you do? Go for the eyes and the tongue. Then go and catch it. And once you speak down with the trophy, the left face, it will go for the soft part, under the legs, on the head, eat a kilograms and half of gold. Every vulture and white-backed vulture, they all have their long neck. They'll go and eat the inside. Once they are done, here come the judge one, the hooded vulture. Come and clean on the ring. When everybody is done, eat the bones, eat the skin. Here comes the hyena, take one leg, take one to break the bones. So once they break it, the king vulture will come back and take those plain to their cheeks in the night. But not to obey. With some of the vulture, like that one there, look at its right wing, power line, permanent injury. Some of them, they were poisoned. Lucky ones when the Now you know where we get our meat from. The last one. Of our lions. But you must remember, it's not only the lions that are getting poached, even the pangolin, skeleton eater, mahawk, illegal traded animal at the moment, one scale $250, of which is too much. With the rhino stories, you hear about it every day on TV, or you turn on the radio, you hear about it. But with the rhino stories, we have the best solution. We harvest our rhino horn, flood the market price will drop. But because there is some organization that say we care for wildlife, we care for the rhinos, so legalization of the rhino horn is not a good thing because they are benefits. So they know that if we can legalize it, there won't be any demand for the rhino, which means there won't be any poaching of the rhino. So what about them? They will be losing their job. You must remember 80% is their admin and their salaries. 20% they say come to wildlife. By the time it reaches here, it's only 10% left. Then they say, okay, too much protection for the rhinos. Rangers as well in the park, not financially motivated, they're being blessed. Then you come as a hospital and say that, I'll give it 204,000, just show me where the rhino is, or get the rhino for me and sort me out. What will that guy do? He'll be tapped to 200,000. If we can legalize it, I'm telling you, everybody will be happy. But those people are benefiting, then I call them a scammer, even though I'm not speaking of them. But that's not fun. I can't point finger on everybody because somebody as well is pointing finger at me. Nobody's perfect, guys. But the best thing is that every time and again when you support any organization, try to find out whether it's they genius. Because now they have lots of money, they're able to control everybody. When they go for debate, you can try the vote. You vote and make I'll give you this. You vote and put me, I'll give you this. So at the end of the day, we have the best solution, but we don't want to be best. Are you with me, guys? I'm telling you, if they can legalize it, in a month's time, you won't hear, or in a week's time, you won't hear somebody saying that you poach a rhino somewhere. Because they know that they'll be getting paid. Spa, pay, but not out, win. So that's the best solution. But anyway, guys, nowadays people, when they hear about it, they always blame the hunter. But the hunter saves the day. If there was no hunter, all this wildlife would have been gone. But can hunting injustice for the coward? Because don't give it animal adventure. Communication. In the wild, avoid fighting each other. They'll communicate. This is our territory.
He's just talking.
Oh, kijk eens, een vrouwtje en een mannetje. Just be a snake, kijk eens.
Look at him. He looks like he just come from the salon. Don't let the kiddies put their fingers, guys. Don't let the kiddies, sorry. This is just a snake spider. We've got Nandi and Induna. As you came through the gate, there was some lion footprint. It was of our lions. When they arrived here, they were 2 weeks old. And we are the one who did and raised them. Used to walk with them inside our farm. Sometimes our boss Prime even walk with them next to the tar road. Some other people used to stop their cars asking themselves, is this guy crazy? Is he blind? Can't he see the lion on his back or what? But he was just walking around with them. At the moment, these guys, they are now 8 years old. Even though we are having a male and a female, we are not breeding with our lions. We already have problems. So we can't add problem on a problem. What we used to do, we used to give the lioness coffee very normal. Because when they are sick, what you do, you call them back. Always remember, there is no such a thing as a tame animal. Every time and again when you hear people have been killed by a wild animal, lots of times it's those ones so-called tame. Because they have lost fear for you. You can get nice picture. Look at this there. Look innocent but very naughty. This way.
No.
at him nicely. You can even see the spots on his coat. We didn't paint Bagheera black. So if you do the walk in the mountain or start leading back Beggarsport area, you stand a chance of seeing what is the wild. But your friends won't believe you. They'll think that maybe you've been smoking something very strong, like in your own person. That's Bagheera.
Oh, these are capturing. Look at the wild dogs.
Heel klein beetje zie
When one of them has a puppy, the rest of them peanut they should be able to see close to 18 puppies on their own. When they do have the pup, they will select their kennel each side by side, finish it quickly, run back to the den, and the puppy lick them on the mouth. But with the lion, if it come across a buffalo, tell them he is saving some cash. Chase, go in the middle, look for a small one. Sometimes jump on a bump, break their spine, start eating, call the cops, come and eat while the buffalo is still alive. But because this guy don't have price on their neck, people tend to say they are cruel. That's why now they are in danger. Always remember, 90% of them don't eat other food. Lots of enemies and lots of issues. So we're gonna walk the other way to the house.
Can you get a good sausage?
Come on, stop, 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 up, 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 up. Up, boy, up, up, up. Good boy, up. I just want to go. So they know that today is their feeding day. Even if I try to convince them to go to the place, they don't want to go. So these two cheetahs, their name is Makosi and Alvaro. They were born inside our yard. They know nothing about the farm. They are 6 years old. Earlier while you were there at the museum, you saw the Mount of Juba and Jody. Those were the real ambassadors. Those were the ones that we used to take to school shows and parties. When they died, these two took over from that. In the last show that we took this time, it was there in Bombela. In 3 days time, having about 15,000 local school kids. Some of them even say that it was a tiger because they've never seen a cheetah before. You saw the leopard. Here's the cheetah. Are you able to spot the difference? Come on.
The tears.
The tear marks,
Here on the back.
the paws, the legs,
Here on the
the
neck.
claws. Yeah. Let's start with the head. A leopard have and you come across the hyenas laughing at you, please just run away because it says that you need to do. If we remove the hyenas, the hyena from jaw, they can break the leg of a giraffe, leg of a rhino, elephant leg is like a cheesecake. Very difficult to tell which one is the male or which one is the female, because both of them have the same gene. But the only way you can tell is by looking at the side, because the female is much bigger and the female is more dominant than the male. Or the other thing, if you are brave enough, you can go inside, hold them on their sack, feel it. If it's empty, then it's a female. If it has something, then it's a male. I don't know how are you gonna do it. No. You just do it very carefully. We'll check the other way. And now we're gonna go and look at the famous honey badger. Stop for. No, the thing is, she's so fussy. The female, so anyway, no, okay. Yes, another honey badger got it. This is the honey badger, the rock. Maybe.
The other one is a big sword. It's thick, and this one has no bottom jaw.
If the legend Stockholm and heavy. They Stockholm, some other people even call him Houdini escape artist.
Ah, yes, this is the video.
I mean,
Houdini. It's all on YouTube. Watch, son.
He comes from Gravelo. His mother was hit by a car and another guy decided to raise him. But when Stoffel get bigger, he start to bring lots of supplies. One day that guy bought himself a Mercedes Benz. To his surprise, he did put him from the front seat. Surprisingly, Stoffel did go from the front seat to the boot, from the boot to the engine. He caused lots of damages, and that guy was not a happy chap. So he heard about Moholoholo, where they do wild live. So he brought him to our side and Brian released him inside our farm. He used to go to a nearby camp called Forest Camp, go to the guest houses, terrorize the guests, fill their bag, look for sweets and chocolate. Come here to the parking lot, jump in our people's car. That's when our Rotary people did hear our crisis, and they end up the material to build the speed. The speed over here is a meter deep, and it used to be a rockery place. To our surprise, Stoffel used to call up all these rocks, roll them as soccer ball, and put them against the wall, and use them as
You look on YouTube, you'll see a whole documentary on this
so
guy.
we took out all these rocks, and they were tricked in the middle.
His whole thing is to
He
get out of
saw
his cage.
us cutting those branches. After we left, he will go and grab the branches, push it forward, backward, till the branch break, and put them against the wall, and use them as a step ladder. In the wild, some other people have seen the honey badger killing the male buffalo or the hyena. Even the venom of the snakes, it doesn't work on a honey badger. It only puts the honey badger to fall asleep, but before it fall asleep, it is making sure that the snake is dead. When it wakes up, shake the head and it's their bar. The time they brought the female Hemi, Rhino was happy, celebrating, saying that Stoffel is cage. To his surprise, he put their inside Stoffel and said, thank you very much, where, step on the shoulder, on the head. Because once he's thinking about the movie just outside. Outside, yes, he was now. There is
Stoffel.
about Stoffel again. But if you want to see some of the things, you can do that's the Stoffel, the alligator, and you see all the things. Africans, they say so tight to South Africa. Very tough. Look at his head on the ground here. Look at that creature. As you can see, so
Oh, shit.
head sharp teeth. Head sharp teeth. Here comes the caracal and kill all your sheep. Will you be happy? Definitely won't, because nobody's going to compensate you. So this one they had received when it was bigger. They thought they were doing good job on this team. Guess what? This was somebody found. They just give us a call, say Moholoholo, come to my house, I appreciate it, I come on my house. If we go there with the ball, this caracal just goes. Like I said to you, if you want animals of conservation, it's just value hug a human emotion. You saw the lions, the leopard, in good condition. Just because they've been hand-raised, they will never leave them. This week, we're almost at another hour. Yeah, almost done. Over here, guys, we look at our black Africa's best Chris Allen. The Universe eagle. This is the second largest eagle in Africa, living in the mountainous areas, food item in the dust. So this one's name is called Guardian. Flew into the power line and end up maybe a property. So they picked Guardian to a side. We took them to the bed, and the bed every Guardian speak. Unfortunately, Guardian will never go back into the wild. Just gonna stay here as an ambassador. Speaking on behalf of those who are not in the world, saying that power line, man-made feel not good to us. Because of power line, I've lost my way and I can't fly. That's why nowadays ESCOM have come with this idea that they put some reflectors on power line. Always remember that all the eagles are good. So they won't allow any of their best people to go. This guy can allow the Tony eagle, the mountain eagle. He's gonna black and he's gonna kill that other one. That other one is a complete eagle. He's gonna finish this guy's Ladies, you've got competition. Come and look at this guy's eyelashes. You tell me if you're not jealous. Yes. And words of advice, if this something brown one will do, come closer and try to offer you some steaks or some chicken, don't accept. Otherwise you will be part of a bleeding problem. What normally happens when the ground one fell into the wall, it works like this. The man will go with the food to the female to propose. If she accepts, they are the partner. But here comes the first part. The male has to construct the nest to satisfy the female. If she's not happy, which means no feed. So with that is the one they lay two eggs. When they lay two eggs, the first egg gets hatched 7 days before the other one. Sometimes the first chick push away the second chick from the nest, or sometimes throw away the second chick and the second chick diving from the nest. There is this feed that is called Cainism. That Cain killed Abel because of jealous. So we lost every single chick by just the food. When he was popular, and the chick was 9 years, they threw him to Papa, and they left him. They killed their first female, and they put that one is after that, they're going to our side, where we will provide you the home. With them, now we take firstly, they're their head. They also put item leg out in the farm. So these two, they were born inside our land. Father being poisoned. Father went to some these two, they will never leave. Then over here, we've got the crown eagle, Ron Aaron, the strongest eagle in Africa for its size. Living in the forest, food item being the monkeys, baboon, and the bushback. Calcium pound 3.5 is great. This one is a female by the name of baby. This is our Baba. This one fully safe, in a lot of schools and families. My boss said in the hard way, you won't find one of the South Eagles too. These men are they always say dynamite out. So let's go to our master. And you'll be free and dance. Another black eagle by the name of Wish. Don't call her Wish for no reason. She attacked. Come inside. Always see them from far away. And the chicken. Mr. Chicken was in the nest and the elephant, it pushed away the tree, fell on the ground, and up maybe a broken wing. So they picked him up into a side. We took Mr. Chicken to the bed and the bed to the field of the swing. So with Miss Chicken and Jealous, both of them they were home. And that one on top there, it is our Wolfpack eagle, great Adam. It was used by far. The one at the bottom side, it is our longest eagle, that is Allen, broken wing our line. That one on the ground is the rock stage. It is our black-chested snake eagle, Swan Bosland Allen. Flew into the power line and ended up with a broken wing. So by the time they found it, its wing was already caught in the wing. The green one over there, that is the Jimbo Jim, African Harrier Hawk, Carl Van Clark. When it arrived here, it was hitting the fish on its island. It went very deeply, with the any choice but to get the fish. The Tony Eagle, the top island, and the two African fish in the first island, they were poisoned. So for now, we have an idea that our life, poisoning, smelling, not good for us. So with that note, it is bring us to the end of our tour. If I did say something wrong to help your feelings or a stuff to you, I surrender. We all learn by mistake. You are now free, guys. You can go home in peace, not eat. And this, you guys do run away from the rain. I told you, I'll tell my grandmother. Just call me. Just call me.
What do you think, Reese? You're not leaving this, leaving you sad. Not sad. Because?
What? That those animals are stuck in it.
Yeah.
They were back into the wild or escape.
No, I
They're
mean,
gonna
what about the animals that are getting hurt in the wild like
Well,
that?
those are
Yeah.
suicide.
Makes you sad, eh? At least there's good people doing good work. What do you think, Ben?
That was good.
Cool.
I like the lions.
Lions were cool, hey?
Yeah.